I know you ain't motherfucker say this. Calling the funeral homes for what? Talk about who did the motherfucking body. Like this, at this point, this is past the mental illness. Authorities need to be involved.
The people who respect Rizzi and respect the family to do so. I'm not expecting nothing but what $2 came up and said. I'm not expecting nothing but what HB came up and said. What I was not expecting was AJ. I was not expecting that. So I need the people who do respect Rizzi and who do love Rizzi to follow my lead. That's all I need y'all to do.
And speaking of, since we back in the kingdom, what Rizzi would do is tell
Girl, we
y'all
in the
push your
wisdom, baby.
motherfucking populars. You know what I'm
Definitely grab a
saying?
heart and push your populars.
Grab your heart, means push them populars. Let's get on to the top to where Rizzi is on this in the kingdom, okay? So y'all grab y'all heart me's, tap it up. We going to a Millie today. The kingdom is back.
If
Push
I'm
them
on here that long,
populars.
girl, look, y'all tap the screen.
No, we already at 11K. We're gonna hit it. Let's get
My
it.
whole thing is we're going to be back to business as usual. Plus, I love the idea and the idea that Bella did give. Like, there is other mess. There is conversations. There is something to talk about. It don't got to be. It really doesn't have to be. I might not have been around for the before of what it used to be, but it doesn't have to be how it is, respectfully. I don't care what none of y'all say. I really don't. Respectfully. Okay? Thank y'all to everybody pushing the populars. The people who respect the motherfuckers should do it.
Can you go and favorite it, please? Or Instagram. And Big Daddy Great.
HB, don't end the live. Don't end the live. Don't end the live.
It's ending me now. It told me to close the app.
No, don't. HB, I'm telling you, if you end the live, look, y'all, listen. I just tried to, listen, y'all, just make TikTok shut it down. I just tried to go in my page on this. I can't do nothing.
I don't like this.
Y'all, I can't even, look, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Wait, let me just show them. Y'all, I can't even go live. So look, it's not only not letting me go live, y'all, you can't even switch pages. It's not even letting me switch accounts.
Yeah, this is my only escape. Can you go to favorited?
No, do not end this, HB. Do not end this live.
On my screen, I can't see you. It just says learn more, close the app. I don't see you.
You can't see me?
No, I don't see nothing. And my screen is black and I just hear you.
Hold on, wait, y'all. Can y'all hear me and see me? Can y'all see me and HB?
I can't see you.
I'm asking the comments. I can see all the comments. They're saying, let's go to favorite. Let me read some of the comments real quick. What is HB's favorite? They're asking for your favorite, HB. They can see us and they can see the comments. Damn, how the hell we end up being the last two? She said heartbreaker. What?
Underscore XOXO.
Heartbreaker underscore XOXO, y'all. Drop it in the comments. Wait, they're saying go to favorite it. I see everything fine. It's good on them. They can hear and see fine. They're saying this is sad. Damn, y'all. They're not, I can't do nothing on there.
I love you.
They really shut it down. They said that the comments just stopped. HB.
What's your Instagram? What's your
HB,
Instagram?
the comments just stopped. I'm looking. No, I see. Let's go to favorite it. My Instagram is Big Braid King.
Okay. Till Monday. Yes, till Monday. I think somebody just texted me till Monday. I can't breathe.
They just fucking, are you serious? They really did it. What's this?
Thank you. Oh, I won't stress. I promise you, I'm not stressed about it. I'm not stressed about it because, again, I know.
How many times did HB tell Rizzi to unalive herself? And because HB is not answering me, if you all have any of the clips, I'll gladly play them so we can count how many times together.
HB, are you purposely not answering her or not answering that question?
No, you can ask me whatever question you want.
They want to know if you recall how many times since you've been Rizzi's friend did you tell her to unalive herself?
I can't recall.
Because it's been a lot.
More than one?
In return of her telling me to do it once, I told her to do it. And I think one time when she talked about me getting, messed with as a child, I told her again. 2 that I can remember for certain. But on Messy Talk, that's a common thing to say. So who knows how many times?
I couldn't keep count because I was present for a lot of them. And you have a couple people in your queue.
Okay, I hope this is recording. I'm driving to work, and I'm going to share this because I keep feeling Rizzi. She keeps coming to me, and when a spirit comes to you over and over, they have something to share. And usually, if you just get that out there, then not that she's not in peace. She's completely fine. She's in peace. She's got loved ones around her. I feel an older male with her. He's right with her, next to her. He feels like maybe a grandfather figure, intelligent man. She really enjoyed his company. I feel like he was like a storyteller, patient, very, very much an intelligent man. Anyway, she's been coming to me, and I left a message. I found one of the people, and I left a comment on his page. A gentleman with the name of Braids or something, Braid. I did find his page. I left a comment, but she's still coming. So I'm going to record what she has to say. I'm going to post it. This is not my community. I'm not trying to butt my nose into anything. I have no ill intent. I'm not looking to get nothing out of this. Anyone who knows me knows I do all this stuff for free. So there's nothing in it for me. She keeps showing me caution, that yellow triangle, like as if it's, people could be very harsh, and I really don't care. I'm not a part of this community. I care about her. So here's what she has to say. So Rizzi, just come closer. All right, first let me explain. She has a very powerful energy. Like, I'm not kidding. When she pulls on me, it's like the whole left side of my face feels indented. You guys can all do this. You can call her in if you want, ask to feel her physically, and you'll see what I mean. But first, she explains to me that this was based on no one believing her. Well, no one ever believed her. She was tired. She was tired of having to repeat herself, she keeps saying. She was tired of having to prove herself, like her truth. She was exhausted of just no one ever just trusting her words. And it got maddening, she's telling me. Maddening, gaslighting. And this occurred because she finally wanted to show everyone that she was serious, that she's speaking truth. Her experiences, even she's talking about a life experience that had a big impact on her, and no one would believe her. Like, just why? That, no one ever believed her. They always felt like she had some sort of other intentions, and she wanted to be accepted. Like, she never felt she belonged anywhere. Even something with her family, like she's talking about just never feeling like she belonged, and she was just trying to find her people, her community, her friends. There was no other intentions. Her intentions were pure, just to be seen, to be heard, to be believed. And this act was to say her final say of, I was serious, to prove that she was serious. Now, she's a teaching soul, so please know that we all have life contracts. The other side shows me that. The other thing is, first let me talk about that. We all have life contracts. When we come here with a start date and an end date. And no one that is divine, right? While we're here, we have free will. But there's certain things that we really can't play with. And that's our start date and our end date. Why astrology is real. Because you literally have a start date and an end date. This was a life contract. She was meant to be a teaching soul. She's actually way more enlightened. See, everyone I guess she's talking about thinking kindness is weakness and how people feel they're big and bad when they speak harsh words or when they're not kind to people or when they everyone thinks kindness is fake or there's some ulterior motive and it's weak and you're smaller, and that she's telling me something about in your community, the harsher you are, that somehow you guys think that's like more growth, like you're superior. You're superior, and you're not. You're actually the opposite. The more empathy you have, the more understanding, the more compassion, actually, the more superior you are in a soul form. The highest enlightened beings are pure of heart. They have compassion. They're not weak. And the people who have to be rude and cruel and call this one out and pick out flaws and not care, act like you have zero fucks, you're actually a younger soul. Because that is an insecurity. Anyway, first of all, she is extremely intelligent. Like, I don't know Rizzi, but she's very, very, very intelligent. And she's seen through a lot of things. And she's talking about her flaws. She had her flaws. She certainly wasn't perfect. She's saying she got sucked in, like she's showing me being sucked into like this whirlpool. I think she means like the whirlpool of like drama, and she got sucked in. She got off her footing at times, and she's human, and she apologizes for that. And she's showing me sorry. When they show me sorry, it's like a circle. She's circling her hand around her heart. That just means I'm sorry. And she's sorry for the people that she's hurt, for all of you. Also, she sees the truth in all of you. Like, there's no judgment. When you pass, your ego dies and you become pure of heart and conscious. So there's no judgment. She now understands everyone's insecurities, their flaws. She knows that they were like groomed through trauma. Our childhood trauma makes us have these shadows, these insecurities or trauma, these harsh tongues, these cruel words, usually is your own pain. So she wants everyone to know that this was all a very large mission. All of you have a huge part in truly changing society. Like, this is a humongous mission. And whether you were on the bad side of this, in the taunting, or the good side, that there are no sides. This all was meant to help humanity, literally, since this world is so much about AI now, and community is so much based on line, that this will go on to truly help teach. Rizzi is a teaching soul. And her message, though, is to continue to let this be the lesson of being kinder and believing people. Believe people when they tell you things. No matter what their intent is, if you think it's attention seeking, whatever you think it is, believe them when they tell you things when they're hurting. And lead with kindness. Now, she keeps showing me, first of all, shooting stars. You guys are either going to see a shooting star. That is going to be a sign from her. Also, what's interesting is, and she insists on this, and I wasn't sure, maybe you guys will know why, but she keeps showing me a spider. So either you guys are going to see a spider as a sign from her, or maybe someone knows, is there something around spiders that's significant? But she brings me to the symbolism of it. And she felt like the spider in the sense that spiders are never given a chance. They're completely misunderstood. The minute anyone sees a spider, they either run from it, step on it, stomp on it, scream and get the hell out of there, or kill it, right? She was the spider. She felt misunderstood. She felt stomped on. Like, she felt like no one would give her a chance. And a spider, symbolically, spiritually, do you know how intelligent they are? Watch a spider develop its web, and how patient and how much intelligence it takes to make that masterpiece. So patiently, they're determined. They have perseverance, determined. And if they could spend months making a spider web, and someone could just mess it up in a second, and they'll go back to it. That she felt small and like misunderstood, that people just assumed she was bad and ran from her or stomped on her, stepped on her. killed her without giving her a chance. Spiders are also extremely creative, so I don't know if she was creative in life. They're very creative. They're very, very intelligent. Just do some research. Spider is a huge sign from her because she felt like that spider. Like her presence was not welcomed and misunderstood. But she was extremely intelligent. She shows me dogs, more than one. Dogs are very loyal and loving. So that could be a sign from her as well, that she was a loyal, loving person. They love unconditionally. I'm pulling up at work. I'll see what else I have to say, but she wants all of you to forgive yourselves and to remember this message that you're all part of a bigger mission. This is allow the outsiders to learn from this. Also, there's a song. She keeps showing me music notes. That is a symbol for a song that is significant or will be a sign from her. I keep seeing the American flag. So a song maybe about America or maybe the USA. So that may be significant for someone. And she's like laughing and dancing around, like being silly. So look for a song. Maybe someone knows what that means, but look for a song. All right. If I get anything else from her, she seems... Just know also, guys, know this. We're all mediums. Every one of you has this ability. One of the things about mediumship is we think heaven's this far off land. It's not. It's a dimension within our dimension. It's air, always in reach. They can be with 200 people all at the same time. Think of it like there's this silver cord from their heart to yours. It's an energetic cord. And the second you think of them, talk about them, anything, talk to them, you summon them immediately. But she hears every time you guys speak on her, think of her, anything. She's there. She hears it, but not in the she's transformed now. Her ego is gone. You go through healing on the other side, but things are instantaneous. It's not like here. So talk to her. Ask her for a sign. Ask her for a specific sign. She's showing me a bird now. Okay, it's like one of those little, it's a chickadee. It's a small bird. Look for a little chickadee. They're like black and white. They're playful. They're outgoing, they're silly, they're childlike. So that's another sign. But okay, I'm going to end this, and I think I'm going to share it. So don't come at me on this app, Messy Talk. I ain't part of Messy Talk. I don't want to be a part of Messy Talk. I'm not looking for any kind of clout. I'm honoring her in that way. So take it if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, let it go and just move forward. But I'm going to honor her voice. 555. This recording was at 555, and I felt her this morning when I woke up at 555. That's another sign for her. Just letting you guys know, 555, 555. If you look at the clock and you see it, if you see it on a license plate, that's Rizzi saying hello.
But they ain't gonna put that out there, is it? Somebody said the Reddit got banned. AZ, check to see if the Reddit got banned yet. That's what they saying. Praise.
Man, this about to go find everybody who ever said anything to her. That's ludicrous.
No, $2. They're still looking for the people that were commenting in her live while she was doing it to do it.
That people ain't gonna stop right there, so that's why you don't.
It's not gonna stop right there. They're gonna find everyone that ever told her to go on the live.
Some of these folk be doing this shit, y'all. They coming for you. They coming for your platforms on the slick and the motherfucking slide.
Let me think. I might have told her ass that when we first started fighting. Shit. Did I ever tell her that?
Something wrong with y'all. Let me get the fuck down.
I typically don't say that.
Let's hope not, because bitch, you next.
I don't give a fuck what they gonna do.
They say it's still up. It's not banned. What was on the Reddit post? I just got up. Sorry, y'all.
They telling it. They posting out everybody who so-called talked about her. I don't. Man, you got to be out y'all motherfucking mind.
Oh my God, that is nobody can stop somebody that already has. Oh Lord.
Pimento, you better not come up here with no song. Pimento, 'cause I know you and Rizzi did not get a motherfucking along. Pimento, please. I'm telling you now, don't come up here playing in our face, Pimento. Y'all say y'all can't log into the Reddit? Let me know.
I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so what they trying to start a change? Like what's happening? Are we not reformed? Are we all gonna go to Messy Talk Anonymous class and no longer drag each other? Like, what are we trying to do here?
I think they just need to not finger point. Like, nobody could have stopped this. It was her time. If she passed.
They trying to take HB down. That's not gonna happen.
They said just type Rizzi and it will show under Rizzi law.
They want Messy Talk gone.
Hell, I agree with that. Messy Talk do need to go. Shit, I pray every Sunday in church Messy Talk go. I'm sick of this shit.
That ain't gonna happen, though. As long as y'all have court, it ain't going nowhere. As long as y'all have recaps, it ain't going nowhere. As long as y'all got nosy motherfuckers that's looking to people's backgrounds and shit, it ain't going nowhere.
They say you have to download the app and join the group to see it.
But that's okay. So I have a question because I asked somebody this earlier. Y'all say y'all want Messy Talk gone. When
I
you
ain't say that. I'm
no,
messy
I'm
shit.
talking about,
You can stay off for
I'm talking
forever.
about for the people that's saying that, right? For people that's saying they want Messy Talk gone, right? Let's hypothetically say it does get gone. The people in Messy Talk don't get gone. Y'all just gonna disperse into other sides of the app to then be messy over there and do the fuck shit that y'all do over here somewhere else. Like, let's be fucking for real. It's just like taking a whole bunch of criminals out of a jail and then just
Put them in another
dispersing them
one.
around the
Dispersing
city.
them around the city. Yep.
It's the same shit. It's the
They
people
still gonna
that
be a criminal.
it's the people that's the problem, not the fucking side of TikTok that we own. It's just the fact that we've all congregated in the same damn space.
Wait, Art, what you share? Hold on.
Oh, they saying that they didn't join and you can see it. You can see it. Whoever that was saying they might have got just banned from seeing. Oh, okay. Brenda said she wasn't trying to come up.
I heard, but don't worry, I'm gonna handle it.
And that's some childish ass shit right there. You ain't got nothing else to do. And Tea Time went live today too, they said?
I ain't heard that now.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking y'all. I just got up about 20 minutes ago.
Now they finna weaponize Reddit every time they get in a fight. Boy, Messy Talk some bullshit.
That's too much work. You gotta leave her and go over there.
Like, just argue, cuss each other out, and go home. Go. Damn, now they got the damn fuck Reddit, a perfectly good little informational app up. Every time something happen, they run into Reddit to report it. That's some crazy, that fucked up change.org. That's crazy shit. Thank you, AZ.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it definitely is Pickle Rick. Thank you, AZ.
They ain't protecting Brave King shit. They fucking him up because they got damn video over there, they said, of everybody calling her predators over there. Y'all done fucked up the church. Never mind.
Oh my God.
So what's on Reddit?
You want to
AJ
see it? Hold on. I got you.
AJ post.
Big box recap of
Oh.
Can you big box this account? This is on Reddit. This is number 1 on Reddit. This was the first post. $2 on Teacup.
They have sent me the post, but go ahead. My bad.
This is number 1.
Okay. I'll read fast.
Let me get number 2.
So did they put up any videos or anything?
This is number 2. These are all on Reddit.
Justice and
Not they saying sweet soul. Y'all wasn't call saying nothing sweet about her when she was here. That's that fake shit I'm talking about.
Hold on. I'm going to number 3. This is also on Reddit.
Last night we had to Rizzi was homicide.
Homicide? What?
That's why things like that is so dangerous.
Oh, it's a video of T on there? Damn.
Yep, it's a video down there. This is also on Reddit.
Take to the police. What the police gonna do? And who made this shit up?
To read it?
No, who made this Reddit?
What's the name up there?
AJ started.
AJ them started.
The main bully of Messy Talk?
This is on Reddit.
The main bully of Messy Talk made this. I know y'all fucking lying.
Genty is helping, I guess, AJ.
The main bullies of TikTok. This is why I say y'all are
You
fucking
done
joke.
reading this long paragraph?
Oh yeah, I'm not about to
I'm
read
just
that shit.
asking, but
Cap already read that.
Genty, they got along, Genty and Rizzi?
They got this on Reddit too.
What is that?
Child, my page look like.
Oh, it is Kiana?
I gotta get the rest of the stuff, so hold on, be right back.
Kiana, go report it as soon as you get to driving.
Girl,
Crazy that the main bullies now want to call out other bullies.
No.
Oh, they didn't get along, have a plan.
No, it's okay. No,
Who lied was that?
Key says she's lawsuit ready, okay? This right here, AJ started this.
AJ told him to do this.
Key,
So
don't
the
even
main
waste your
bully-
money. Just go over there and report it if you get taken down.
She made this. No, she made this Reddit group.
So the main bully of Messy Talk is now trying to call out other bullies, just for clarity.
But is Braid added on there? That's the thing.
I don't know who's on that clip. Who's on that video clip?
Braid on there too?
Yes.
Where he at on there?
Y'all think that was AJ that did that?
This is she made this group.
She made the group, baby. She
Oh,
told him to
no.
spam the
She
group
made the whole
name.
group.
Yeah, she made that group. She told him to spam it in there, spam the DA. I mean, not the DA, but the sheriff. Yeah, she said people going to jail.
Oh my God.
She said she don't care. She have to too.
Yeah, she said she gonna take her punishment too.
Nobody deserves any damn punishment though. Like that's
Plug my computer up and we finna see all. From the videos to everything.
me too, Nurse Tia. Leave them damn people. See, they fucking up resources for people who actually need it. Leave them damn people alone. Here, somebody put it to the FBI and the this and the that.
Oh, Genty said he knows it. Genty told AJ to check her DMs because he know the FBI number now.
Don't we all know the number to the FBI?
Oh my God.
Is public. I'm confused. What is happening right now?
I don't know. I
A
don't know
mess.
what they.
A mess. A mess.
Is it 911? Cause I don't.
Give me the
Oh,
I'm
give me the
logging in on
feds.
Reddit right now.
Dial 911 and say, pass me over to the feds, please.
Why do y'all want him to be streamed so bad? What are they doing?
exactly. I know they sick and tired of us over here at Messy
Um,
TikTok calling their ass for every little thing. Yeah.
They like,
right. Did y'all
please
eat? Is
hold.
y'all
Messy
okay? Did y'all
TikTok.
eat today?
Messy
Cause y'all ain't
TikTok
acting
over
like it.
again. Please hold.
They finna start rounding us up and wrapping us up in some of them jackets in a
Every
minute.
time that listen, them
Shit.
videos finna come out where every time there was a problem with Rizzi, Genty never missed an opportunity to jump up in the box and tell what Rizzi
They say he acting like her savior.
how they ran her off. He loved to say how we ran her off
He
from over
obviously
there.
didn't eat today.
Just stop it.
Hold on, I'm almost.
AJ
I'm
obviously didn't eat today
now.
either. Cause I can't believe she started this bullshit.
Well, $2, I only came up here to tell you, boo. I'm eating bread now.
Good.
Listening to y'all, child. I ain't missing no meals and no sleep.
Y'all make sure y'all put on some socks and a jacket and stuff because you don't want to be cold when the feds do their sweep on Tuesday and Thursday.
I know that right, child.
You want to make sure you got some warm clothes on.
I got a bunker. Okay. Bad boys, bad boys.
They tired of Missy Talk. Reddit gonna probably have a
But
Missy Talk code word. They gonna be like, and no more motherfucking Missy Talk posts over here. Block their ass. Fucking
So wait a
puppet
minute,
ass.
did AJ do that fake crying shit that she always do?
yep.
What?
It's serious to me, but not serious enough to be
Did she?
using resources.
She was
Did
crying.
I'm gonna
she?
start calling the police on people that's
Oh
using the
Lord.
damn resources that we need for stuff for real. Shit.
Then I went over there and I snapped on
Hell,
the
I'm
picture.
calling the FBI.
I'm like, how is Genty over here gonna wanna agree with this? And he hurted the baby.
AZ, you was wrong though because one don't have anything to do with the other. You could have just focused on the fact that he always
You
came up
cannot
and.
you
But
cannot compare
y'all
one
gotta stop
situation.
doing
You
that
hurted
though.
somebody.
I was just came up and said, when you the one always telling everybody, yeah, she ain't no good, yeah, she did. We ran off and over there. I would have stuck there because that hit. You know what I'm saying? She can't be a saint now when you made her a sinner earlier. Man, come
That's
on.
why she came over here, because they kicked her off from over
Exactly.
there.
Y'all kicked off over there. So guess what? Y'all had to kept over there. Maybe we wanna, you know what I'm saying, had an opportunity to do whatever.
The video right here. Hold on.
Lady Libra, you ain't no good. Somebody
Tuck,
who
use
gonna
the other
start
door.
proxying now. Somebody
Okay,
need to
it's
make the
called
preventative awareness videos right now.
Rizzi Laws. I got y'all in my mint jar, okay? My mint
So does
jar.
that mean AJ is not gonna bully anybody? She's not gonna drag anyone. She's not gonna say
And
anything.
shit.
Oh, okay. Then what the fuck we doing?
No, she said she gonna take her consequences too. So this is regular
Y'all,
So she
business.
gonna
The
take her
next time,
consequences for
the
Rizzy,
next
but is she
person
gonna talk
that
about
AJ
anybody
has up
else?
in, exactly, the next person that AJ have up in her backdrop, and she
Right.
telling folks to get me the information so I can put it on
Right.
fucking JJ10. They ass
y'all
ought to be in
see?
the hospital that night. They
That
ought to
part.
be in the
Right.
hospital that night. So
Y'all
that
see?
because she knows, she has admitted that she know better.
Yep.
She know the cyberbullying
And
has to stop. So
now she can
if
get in
she do it
trouble.
out, exactly, because now she can get in trouble.
Yep. You want to start a whole damn page and have a whole damn rally, and then you're gonna turn
Y'all
around
see
and
all of
bully
this?
somebody. Y'all better go to the fucking
Is
hospital. Stress
that's on
attack.
Reddit too?
Wait,
I
can
swear
y'all
I'm
see
going.
this?
The minute I wind up on Booker AJ 10
I
in the
can't read
backdrop
it,
of
but I can
AJ,
see
Booker
it.
AJ 1, 2,
My
3, 4,
phone
5, 6,
cracked up,
7,
so I'm
8,
trying to
9.
see if y'all
I'm
see
going to
this.
the hospital. I mean it.
Yeah, we can see it.
I'm just saying, like, is she? Because if you're doing all of this, that means that you're gonna stop fucking with people.
Correct. You said cyberbullying and
Take that,
cyberbullying led back to the death.
motherfucking, what's that girl name? HB, a fucking schizophrenic or something. She done told us, but you got a whole fucking address up
Yeah,
there. Are you gonna take down
she
her
put
address?
the girl address on Booker AJ
Exactly.
10 and told me that Sunday night. I know she going crazy. I said, girl, it ain't hitting like you think it is. She said, I bet you that bitch going crazy right now. So, I mean,
Exactly.
come
Is she
on,
gonna take it
man.
down? You gonna take that shit down? Probably not.
Wait, can y'all see or no?
Something you said yesterday that like really just like I need people to understand is there's something anybody can say on this damn app that I haven't heard in real life. Like I actually am dealing with shit in real life, like from my childhood, my parents, even now my family, my stupid ass brothers, and this fucking rape case. Like I'm dealing with shit now, and so literally TikTok is an added pressure, it's an added trigger that's just unwarranted, unnecessary. I'm not like y'all. I don't get money from this. Like I'm not able to make money like y'all do. Like I would love to, but I don't have that presence. I don't have that talent and all that stuff. So I am abused and used here. But Kiana was definitely my first abuser. You didn't know about me until that story broke out. Because she broke it out.
The fact that you can bully someone to death on this app and everyone is just treating it like tea, but some of y'all need a reality check on who you are. Now, over here, I give think pieces. I give soft versions of think pieces. I don't give those hardcore, rude, and obnoxious think pieces. Over here, it's all about respect. And I'm gonna always go by that notion of respect the next person, even if you don't agree with their narrative. A lot of y'all that host these podcasts and these live panels are a problem. I spoke about this last week where a lot of y'all treat this app like it's high school. Like you got the cool kids table, you know what I'm saying? And you got the jocks, the cheerleaders. And I'm gonna stand on that. Because when I go into these lives and I sit there and listen to the conversing that y'all are doing, y'all sound like y'all still in high school. And it's childish. I was in a panel last week where two women got into it. And they was talking about pulling up on each other. If you was in front of me, you know, we'd have to scrap and this and that. I'm like, y'all want to be the next Breakfast Club or y'all want to be the next Shade Room so bad. And y'all get on this app every single day like y'all are higher than thou. And I see it every time I go in these podcasts or these lives. So be careful how you talk to people and how you deal with people because you don't know what that person is going through when they hop off the panel or they exit out of TikTok. Because at the end of the day, we are all humans and humans function off of emotion. Whether y'all want to believe that or not, we are all emotional creatures. We really are.
Don't let HB come up here and gaslight y'all if like she's not part of the reason that girl took her life. There are multiple screenshots, recordings, y'all can look it up and I'll put one in here. Specifically where HP, while Rizzi was talking about wanting to end her life, HP said, hurry up and do it. Hurry up and do it. That's your choice words to tell somebody who you knew had mental instabilities, who you knew had suicidal ideations. You decided the best choice of words for her in that moment should come from you. That would be, hurry up and do it. As I said in my first video, and I'll continue to say, I hope the family goes for every single one of you who made it to where she felt like that was her best option. Have a day.
And to that butch queen that looked like a rutabaga about the head. Now I gotta find out what a rutabaga looks like. Now I gotta find out what this individual looks like. Ooh. She might tell a joke, but she's not telling a lie.
I'm confused as to why you guys are confused that Heartbreaker is now trying to posture herself as someone who tried to help Rizzi. Pretending to be a friend is a bully's entire MO. I'm someone who spent most of my life being bullied. So I know bullies very well. And one thing they always do is play the frenemy. They always have to be close to their victim because that's how they keep access to their victim, is by befriending their victim and laughing and joking with their victim. But the victim is always the butt of the joke. And they always let their victim give them a source of power. That's why she was always asking Rizzi for money. It wasn't that she needed the money. She may have, she may not have, but it was about power. It was about control. It was about an ego boost, like she's paying to be my friend. That is a bully's entire MO. So I don't understand why there's this confusion that she's trying to posture herself as Rizzi's friend when she was really Rizzi's bully, because the line between a bestie and a bully is a very, very fine line. And people don't understand why Rizzi would keep coming back for more and more and more. But let me tell you, as somebody who is neurodivergent myself, someone who has been bullied for years myself, when you grow up as a neurodivergent child, everything about you is constantly criticized by the people closest to you. Even the way you sit, the way you stand, the way you eat, the way you think, the way you speak, everything about you is considered wrong and that you need to be corrected and fixed. And you begin to develop this complex as if you're broken, and the people closest to you, your parents, your family, they treat you like you're broken. So when you make a friend and that friend also treats you like you're broken, it feels like love, because that's how you receive love from your family your entire life. So it feels very comfortable and it feels very familiar, even though it's completely toxic and abusive and controlling and manipulative. So I understand Rizzi, and my heart breaks for Rizzi. I wish I had heard about all of this sooner. I wish I knew how they were treating her sooner before all of this happened, because I would have loved to jump in, because you know how I feel about a bully.
You mean to tell me that you don't have at least $20,000 in your savings account, and you're not a homeowner, and you don't own the car, and you don't have a refrigerator full of food, and you not out here financially free, but you got time to sit up on Messy Talk and bully somebody? Y'all got time as black people to sit on Messy Talk and talk about every person's deep dark secrets and expose this, expose that, talk about this, talk about that. Oh, this person this person that. Y'all got time to sit over there and do all of that, and y'all ain't accomplished not one goal you set for yourself, or you probably haven't even set a goal for yourself. Yeah, because I'm really waiting for an answer, because that don't make no sense, because y'all really be over there like y'all shit don't stink. Y'all really be over there judging everything and everybody, and y'all really be disgusting as black people. And I say that from a person who fight for my people on a daily basis. Y'all be over there being a mess. And it's so much. We got bigger fish to fry. America has screwed us over for centuries. We should be trying to learn how to be financially free. We should all have racks in our bank accounts. We should all own land, own businesses. We should be putting our people on, and y'all got time to sit on the internet for 12 plus hours and talk about people and bully people to the point where they self exterminate themselves. And then you got the nerve to sit around and joke about it afterwards? Y'all are disgusting.
Let me tell you what happened to that baby Rizzi on an energetic, spiritual level. Them people who was bullying her, if y'all understand energy, you understand that when people get together, it's called a hive mind. When you got a group of people constantly projecting negative thoughts, negative opinions, negative, just bullying, first of all, you are literally creating a demon. You literally, all them words and thoughts put out into the atmosphere create what they call an egregore. It's a literal energy. You literally they conjured up a demon on that girl. When y'all on here in these groups and y'all talking about somebody and pointing, directing all that energy don't go nowhere. It got to turn into something. So when you get a hive
hive mind together, meaning a group of people together to talk about somebody and project negative energy, that thing creates a certain type of consciousness. And that consciousness has been programmed by this very group to attack this young lady who already was suffering with mental health issues. So what happens? This thing, this egregore that they have created, it's a literal thing, it's a literal energy, it's a literal demon, and it's gonna continue to taunt her and taunt her and taunt her. She is not aware enough, spiritually aware enough to know that these are not your thoughts. When you thinking about harming yourself, sugar, that's not your thoughts. Some people probably got together and literally conjure this thing up. You gotta understand that's not your thoughts. You're not built to think that way about yourself. Those are not your thoughts. So you have to fight that thought form, and tell that thing, baby, this is not me. This ain't my thoughts. Get yourself somewhere and get you a spiritual bath or whatever. I know we all have problems, but this is exactly what happened to that little girl. That egregore that they created, that thought form they created, taunted that baby until she just gave up. Y'all got to be careful when, I know I be out here, I be clowning people and shit, but I don't go on for days and days. I say my little piece and I go on about my business. But especially like I done left Brene alone for the simple fact that I'm seeing what's going on and I don't want her to hurt herself. I don't care what somebody did. I don't want them to hurt themselves. Y'all got to be very, very careful when you get in these lives and group up on folks, because that same thought form that they created, that thought form gonna go back to them now. And that thought form gonna be messing with they tail now, cause the baby gone. All right now.
Somebody speaks on something. It's
Hence
nothing.
why they have the people that get paid to come fucking tell. Like, they have nothing.
To me, all they got is, to me, all the other side of TikTok, they going off clips. Until I see the police, an FBI agent, like, to me, even though I was in one class all day, y'all, some of y'all are giving me, y'all was right next to me. And I'm just like, can you help me? And they was like, I need help my damn self. But listen, like this I had to break it down to people. Like y'all know, like that Ramika Meeks case, everybody wanted that girl arrested. This is a real life investigation. It's going to take time. When they want to when they want,
No, I think
Ramika
you're
Meeks
rushing.
case.
No, but listen, I think you're rushing. You comparing cases. I think
No,
the
I'm not talking
issue
about her
is,
case. I'm just
but
saying.
listen, no,
Oh
but
my bad.
this case spoke on this. So many, they're flooding them. So many clips are being sent. So much stuff is being sent. They're not gonna go through every single one. So if they get to the clip where they see her having banter with everybody, oh, I don't even want to go into it. Not just whatever.
Well, I was basically comparing the outside out people to the police. That's what my analogy
Okay, so
was.
no, I'll go back into that. So somebody on the outside and other people are having situations with the Bloods and the Crips. Um, if they having a back and forth thing, it's not gonna be a big situation. It's not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get into my personal stuff, but if a person is unalived or shot today or tomorrow, they're not going to make it a big deal when it's nobody actually saying, "Oh, this is the person, that's the person." You have no eyewitness. I don't know.
Yeah, so
That's
basically
why
my
it's a.
point was
Oh, go
to
ahead.
it's
Go ahead.
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that was
saying
just my
from my
point.
real life situation, like real life.
Yeah, my point was just don't explain nothing to them. Fuck them. Let them think what they want to think. They gonna think the shit regardless. Whether you go over there and clear your motherfucking name or not, it's already in their motherfucking head. Hey, this person did this. I don't like them because of this. Well, don't fucking like me then. I mean, shit. I'm not about to kiss your ass.
A woman by the name of Riziki, last name Ilenre, I don't want to butcher her name, hung herself last night on live. I received information that she called 3 names before she passed away. So while she was on live, she said, "This is for these 3 names." And the 3 names that she called was somebody by the name of Candy, the person who sexually assaulted her, who was, I guess, a therapist or her therapist at the time, and then HB, Heartbreaker. Then people started pulling clips of individuals who have told her to kill herself. They pulled a clip of Bray King telling her to unalive herself. Here's the clip. Trigger warning.
So if she got this back up, or kill yourself tonight? That's abuse.
Kill yourself tonight. That's what you do. Trigger warning. Here's the people dissecting her hanging from her ceiling fan. Trigger warning.
And with, you know what I'm saying, strange fruit in yourself, after you pass out, there's no stress in your body. So how are you still holding on to a rope that's above your head? Tell me that.
Is any of y'all in here African or have African friends or whatever? Anybody? I'm just being real. When's the last time you heard of someone of African descent off themselves? Never. Of all the tragedies that Africans go through, that's not something. Never. My husband's African, and the nigga don't. I was like, "Are you emotional today?" He's like, "No, I'm African." That's the first thing. He's like,
That person that's talking is the Candy Girl. The name that was called before she hung herself. Right after she hung herself. This is the conversation that's being had. Because she's an African woman. So apparently, because you're African, you won't commit suicide?
African. Like, they don't decide. I'm like, "Yo, you're not saying yeah, I'm African." He's African American, ain't it? No, you missed her. No, I say she, Rizzi. I think they don't want to play the video in because it's too.
But it's an attention play, man. Just give it a few months. She'll be back on the same, I want to do this to myself. Like,
But
it's an attention play.
we cannot downplay the amount of crazy that it takes to even face that, though. So it's
No. There's a difference between someone playing crazy and someone actually being crazy. This is someone who's playing crazy.
But it got you to even pull that off. You still got to have a certain amount of loco to your ass, for real.
So once again, R.I.P. to Rizzi. And I am so sorry to her family. My condolences to her family. There's so much to unpack with the things that are being said. And even in this woman's death, there is still no peace for her. And that's unfortunate. I also went to go look at Rizzi's page. I went to go look at her reposts, and there are 2 videos. 2 videos of... It's 2 videos.
Before I say anything, I want to say rest in peace to Rizzi, okay? I did not know her. I knew of her. And I knew her by the way of trolling DJ Soulchild. Now, as a person with mental health disabilities, I have ADHD and depression, and who was also hospitalized at a very young age for it, I take mental health very seriously. Now, a lot of people are blaming her mental health for her taking her life, and that could be a factor. But I want to go to the legal side of this shit. See, a lot of people are scheming over that there will be an investigation into this girl taking her life, and everything is recorded. It is on this app. And I think a lot of people have skipped over that part because you can be held accountable for someone taking their life if and when there is an investigation. It can either be civil or criminal, and it all depends on evidence, causation, and the state you were in. Criminal liability is harder to prove, but it is possible. Bullies can face criminal charges if the prosecutor can prove their actions directly contributed to that person taking their life. Possible charges can be criminal harassment or stalking, cyberbullying, involuntary manslaughter, or negligent homicide. That shit ain't nothing to play with. The prosecutors are going to have to show that the bullying was severe, ongoing, targeted, and a substantial factor to the person unaliving themselves. Now, there is recordings of Rizzi allegedly saying 3 names before she took her life. Oh, and it cannot be just a stressor for her. A note left behind naming names is evidence. It's like a video, but won't be enough. There's also civil accountability, which is more common in some of these cases. Wrongful death lawsuits, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligent infliction of emotional distress. Now, the burden of proof is lower than criminal cases because nobody's going to jail. This is where DMs, text messages, posts, witnesses, school, workplace records, and prior reports will be taken account. Now, civil consequences could lead to financial damages, settlements, and court findings that formally deem somebody responsible. And if bullying happened on social media, accounts can be banned, even if individuals are not criminally charged. Now, here's something to take account. Public naming does matter, but it's not an omission of guilt. A victim naming people before they're unaliving does trigger investigations, does carry significant evidentiary weight, especially if it's backed by records like online live videos. Now, courts are going to require proof of repeated conduct, proof of intent or recklessness, and proof that the content caused foreseeable harm. Now, there's an important distinction. Bullying does not equal criticism or disagreement. Bullying is sustained harassment, humiliation, threats, and coercion. Bottom line is, if you took any part in Rizzi's unaliving online, baby, you can be held accountable. Criminal cases are rare but possible. Civil lawsuits are going to be more succeedable. Any evidence of her naming people can open a door for possible investigation, but the evidence is going to close it. This is all public knowledge. I don't believe in bullying, especially if you know the extenuating circumstances of the person you're bullying, like their mental state. But we shall see what happens. I just wanted to bring that to light. Okay, bye.
I'm being forced to recreate this video because TikTok is seemingly acting like they want to remove the video that I had initially. So I'm going to make the video again. A woman by the name of Rizzi, aka Rizzi, self-harmed on live 2 days ago, I believe. Before she decided to strange fruit herself, she called 3 names before she decided to strange fruit herself. Heartbreaker, HB, aka Dashiana, Candy, who is a woman of trans experience, and the person who was her therapist who essayed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm not mistaken, she was a VIRGIN, and that man essayed her, who was supposed to be her therapist. She had an ongoing case about that particular situation. She became very close with particular individuals on Messy Talk, such as Braid King, aka Battle King, aka Battle King Talk, as well as Heartbreaker, and a couple other hosts such as Tea Time and others. She became very close with them. From my understanding, Heartbreaker told her to unalive herself the day she unalived herself, and she went and did such. There were other individuals, if you go watch my other videos, where I played the clips of other people who were friends to her who also told her to unalive herself. One thing that I find interesting is the fact that Heartbreaker took to the internet and decided to give a dissertation about her experience with Rizzi. And I think that everybody is missing the meat and potatoes of the situation, and they're deflecting like they like to do because it's Messy Talk. So let me go ahead and clock it real quick, since everybody else wants to act like they don't know what's happening. Heartbreaker, you were the last person that told her to strange fruit herself, to unalive herself. Honey, if you want to deflect from cyberbullying, fine. You know what you did? You assisted. You coerced. You encouraged the strange fruiting. That is criminal behavior. Not only that, you acknowledge that you've been known for a long time that she had mental health issues. Here's you saying it just a day ago.
Okay. I did not seek Rizzi out, and I did not initiate anything with Rizzi. Very early on, I recognized that Rizzi was dealing with a serious mental health issue, some type of challenges. Escalating or being cruel to Rizzi like I would do anybody else, okay? I chose a different approach.
Now, it's funny that you say that. You then turn around and talk about all the work that you've done to help her, all the things that she's done. and how you're proud of her for unaliving herself. Do you hear yourself? You're proud of her for unaliving herself. Mind you, you're the one who told her last to do so. You also state that she has attempted to end it with at least 6 different times within the month, and you were aware, and with your knowledge and you knowing that she wanted to do these things to herself, you then tell her to go and do it. And then you get up on the internet saying you don't give a F and you're proud of her.
So no, I don't feel bad. I'm proud of her. And she didn't go out like a hoe. Period. No matter how y'all put it. She did try. She tried her hardest. She did the best she could.
And what's interesting is you didn't do the best that you could, because when you got mad at her, you told her to go and do it. Go and self-harm. Do you hear? Do you hear yourself? Do you hear what you're saying?
She was struggling here. She was hurting here. She was unhappy here. And the people who are upset that she's gone did nothing to aid her. That's
so my question is,
the part that's fucking me up.
Do you think that telling her to go and end it was you aiding her? Is that what you get? Do you want a cookie? Because you told her to go and end it, since
y'all are, not her.
This is what aiding looks like?
The reason I'm at peace, the reason I'm not crying is because Rizzi's at peace. And Rizzi's not crying anymore. Rizzi's not hurting anymore. Rizzi's not sad anymore. Rizzi's not.
Now, here's what's crazy. The most manipulative part about this entire thing is the fact that she's detaching herself from the statements that she made to her, telling her to unalive herself, right? She's just saying, I just said ugly things. I just said nasty things, but I didn't really mean it. Let me let y'all hear it for yourself.
And I'm even more at peace that Rizzi utilized just about every resource that I found for her. Yes, I said some ugly things to Rizzi in response to Rizzi saying some ugly things to me. Did I mean them? No. Did the things Rizzi say it to me, she meant? No. I knew she didn't mean it, and Rizzi knew I didn't mean it. That's why Rizzi came back around me 2 days after I would say these things, or a week later.
So how come she didn't come around this time after you said it? Heartbreaker, Dashiana. How come she didn't come back this time? You said these very nasty and hateful things, and you said you didn't mean it, and she's supposed to know that you didn't mean it. But before she decided to end it, she called your name specifically, said that you were evil, and then committed the act.
You just can't. Let it go. That's it. That's all. People can bring up the stuff Bray said about her. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to defend him too. She knew he didn't mean it.
He also told her.
And he knew she didn't mean it.
To unalive herself.
And that's why they always found a way back around motherfucking each other. Unhealthy, yeah. Toxic, yeah. But.
So, yeah. Once again, sorry to her family and friends. I am so sorry that she will not be getting any rest anytime soon, because these people on Messy Talk are still attempting to not only defame her character, not only try to take away blame from her unaliving herself, but they're also scrubbing the internet of anything related to Rizzi. Like they've been asking blog pages to remove videos of Rizzi, so on and so forth, for people to see for themselves the things that she was experiencing when she was crying out for help, when she was trying to be heard, trying to be understood, trying to be seen. They've been trying to get blog pages from Messy Talk to remove said videos. So, yeah.
I told y'all there was going to be an investigation, and I see a lot of people ducking and dodging, pointing fingers, and not taking any type of blame. Don't worry, you don't have to take the blame. They got the information. They're going to do their investigation and they're going to come to their own conclusion. So leaving this app, deleting videos, holding lives is doing nothing for you but making the case bigger. At this point, nobody that is involved in this situation or thinks they're not or thinks there is going to change the outcome. Whether you held one live with this woman or you had countless interactions with this woman or you were on that live telling her to take her own life, you are going to be investigated. Now, one in particular person that people are constantly naming, I blocked her years ago. She thought it would be funny to come under my comments and say certain things that weren't true. And then went to Twitter, collected a lot of information about what people were saying about me, and decided to laugh and giggle as she played it in the background. She does not consider herself a bully, but she's damn sure a shit starter. And as a person with mental disabilities who has been hospitalized for them, while you are in those facilities, you should never be communicating with anybody because you're trying to get your mental health in check. And by holding an interview while that girl was inside a mental facility and you laughing about her minutes, yeah, you didn't give a shit about her mental health. Because if you did, you would have never done that. Now, the other three that has been mentioned, they're all pointing their fingers at each other. But it won't make a difference in the end. If the police see that there's evidence of cyberbullying, you can and you will be held accountable. Sometimes y'all need to think before y'all start hosting these lives. Sometimes people need to think before they open their mouths and they start saying stuff to people because you don't know their circumstances. Maybe this will make some of y'all move differently on this app and realizing that the power you hold on these pages. But I digress.
A girl hung herself on live stream on TikTok. Her name was Rizzi. I know her from a side of TikTok called Messy Talk. A person that she considered to be a friend is the person who pushed her to do it. And Rose, what you mean pushed her to do it? The girl told her multiple times to unalive herself. I remember hearing this girl tell her to unalive herself. And we all told her that was wrong. I remember specifically telling her that that was wrong. I remember going live and saying people should not be saying shit like that because if they do it, that's on your hands. Then people told me I was weak. They told me to shut the fuck up. They said that I was being annoying. She ain't gonna do it. Look at her. She's still sitting with the girl. That was their excuse. They said if she wanted to do it, she would have did it. She's just looking for attention. And this same woman who is a huge supporter over there, gifted down. No matter if her mouth was slick, me and the motherfucker used to get into it. Me and her used to back and forth. She put her money where her mouth was at. She would drop a bitch just cause she was bored. They had a drop system. You pay some money, drop a motherfucker. Completely off the panel. And somebody got to pay to bring you back up type shit. But me and her done engaged because she claimed that she didn't like me. And even in me and her engaging, I never told somebody to unalive themselves. I never brought up her case. She had cases about a person who assaulted her sexually. And the same person that she called friend is the same person that doxed her. Is the same person that pushed her to unalive herself. Is the same person that's sitting on live acting like ain't shit wrong. Like it's not her business. There are people that are sitting in her live justifying her actions by saying if a person wanted to unalive themselves, they had been wanting to do it. It's not on you. That's what they're telling her. Like assisted suicide ain't real. Like you can't go to jail for some shit like that. Like there haven't been people who have told somebody, well, if you gonna do it, just do it, and they did it, and the police pulled the motherfucking the paperwork and pulled the clip and pulled the videos and pulled the text messages and sent their ass to motherfucking jail for murder. And these people on Messy Talk are justifying the behavior. Matter of fact, they took a picture of her body, of her hanging body, and they put it on the backdrop and did a recap on it. Talking about why is she looking like this? Why is her hand like this? If she was allegedly deceased, then why would her hand be held the way it is? Why is this? Why is that? She ain't unalived. Her feet are still touching the ground. She's doing it for attention. That's how sick. That's how sick these people are. Mind you, the person who was pushing her to unalive herself, she goes by Heartbreaker on this TikTok shit. Her name is Heartbreaker on the app. Her real name is Dashiana.
I'm not gonna take in the real lie.
Nosy bystander is not the only culprit in this situation. It was multiple people bullying that young lady, and my condolences goes out to her and her family. Y'all really bother the fuck out of me because a lot of people are not really doing an investigation and people are just speaking. That's why I ain't speak on it. The shit stemmed from Bingo and came over. People was using her. She was paying people to be a part of their socialization and part of their groups on fucking TikTok. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see how some people befriended her because they knew that she was gonna be financially compensating them. But y'all ain't thinking about that. Y'all just seeing how Nosy Bystander had her on her platform, and that's what made it so visual that Nosy Bystander need to take this blame. This is not the only person need to take this blame. And I really feel like Nosy Bystander need to learn a fucking lesson to keep her mouth closed. It really gets me sometimes how well spoken people think they are and how educated people think they are, and they look high and then they look low on some people. It's not about that, because every time Nosy Bystander get in some shit, she always come and want to be apologetic. Do you think, since you got that much common sense and all these fucking degrees, do you think ahead of time that some things you shouldn't involve yourself in? A lot of y'all say, well, you gotta understand your circle. Everybody on this motherfucking social media in their own fucking circle, own bubble. Everybody doing something different. Everybody got their own niche, their own followers, their own supporters. Whatever y'all want to slice it and dice it. I'm not here to help up for anybody, but I need y'all to put everybody in the situation that young lady taking her motherfucking life. It's not on no one person. Okay? Thank you.
I don't know if I'm out of my league in talking about this, but because I'm not familiar with messy talk and all that. Like, this is literally my first time hearing about it, but like, I saw that there is a young content creator named Rizzi who took her own life due to bullying. And so I did a search. I was trying to find out who Rizzi is and what was going on with that. And the more videos I looked at, the more I was confused. Like, there was one constant with all of the videos that I was able to find, and the constant was that there was all these people talking at this young woman. They're like talking at her. They're lecturing her. They're, like just telling her how she come across this way and that way. Some videos, people was asking her for money in exchange for friendship, or in exchange for not, being exposed for something. And come to find out that this girl was giving people money. There was even a video where she was saying that, she'd been giving money to people who didn't deserve it. And somebody, I think it was Nosy Bystander, was in the video talking about don't put it like that, because maybe they do deserve the money. What? I was like I said, I was very confused. And the more videos I was looking at, the more it was pissing me off. I feel like I barely heard that girl's voice because there were so many people on these videos just talking at her. And it was clear to me that she was being bullied. All these people was bullying her. They were hiding behind the whole, tough love thing. Because I saw people telling her, don't give out money. But the delivery, I wasn't feeling it. Again, like, everybody was just talking at this person. They were being condescending. People were laughing at her. It was just, I didn't like it. And I've talked about this a little bit before, where I said, I did a video a few days ago where I was talking about how I don't like the way that Black people kind of, like, how hard we are in our relationships. Like, I feel like we can be a little too hard with each other. And this is exactly what I mean by that. Because it's a way for us to be able to abuse each other, but we hide behind, oh, this is tough love. Or, oh, I'm just keeping it real. And it's this assumption that everybody can just handle that. And it's an assumption that, oh, it's automatically not bullying. This is just the real world. I don't like it. I never have. And, especially with this girl, like, she was very open about her struggles with her mental health. Like, the girl was in a mental health facility. And I'm sure that after this, now it's going to be a bunch of empty platitudes about, you never know what somebody's going through. But it's like, honestly, we do know what people be going through. Like I said, that girl was in a mental health facility, and they called her up to talk at her and laugh at her and criticize every single thing that she said and did. This girl was giving people money to be her friend. Like, I just, man, I don't know, man. The disappointment, like I said, every video that I was looking at was pissing me off more and more. We have got to be kinder to each other. Like, it's simple as that. Like, watching those videos was very triggering for me. Like, what little I saw, it was giving me flashbacks, because I've had moments where I've wanted to connect with people, and you can tell that that young woman, Rizzi, wanted to connect with people. That's it. She just wanted to connect with people. Don't we all want to connect with each other? Isn't that the whole point of this all? She wanted to connect with people. And they saw that, and they just, and you know, I just, man, that's the stuff that makes me want to just not leave my house. You know, not connect with people at all, is knowing that people will exploit your desire for human connection. Like, that just, it pissed me off so bad. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I wish I could say something more wise than what I'm saying. You know, we got to do better. We have to do better. And at the very least, if we're gonna bully the right people. Why would you bully her? Like, bully the bullies. It was ugly. It was just all those people, just ugly, 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 ugly. I didn't like it at all. Anyway, rest in peace, Rizzi. I am so sorry that you had to experience that. And, you know, my condolences to your loved ones. And we have to do better, you know?
I know this can't be real. I know the big bad wolves of the app on messy TikTok are not in a live crying about the woman they harassed for months on end. I'm calling names. Susu, Nosy Bystander, Bray King, Kiana. Are y'all on this app crying or acting like you care anything about this woman unaliving herself? When you used her for her monies, you befriended her and used her for her dollars and cents. Now you're on the app hosting lives, crying and drinking as if you really care. You don't care. This is just another moment to gain some. You guys bully, dox, harass people, and then you get up on the app and act like you're innocent. The unmitigated gall of a group of thugs, criminals. Most of y'all have done crimes that is beyond imaginable. Some of y'all took lives. And now you're on the app acting like you care? Is this real? Is this real?
Baby, the rabbit hole of this Rizzi situation that I just went down of is fucking ridiculous. But what's more ridiculous is all the motherfuckers that she named that used to do shit for views because it pays they bill, the little panels or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they had going on. But when you go into a certain type of business, before you get into that business, you need to do your research on the liabilities. You need to do the research on the liabilities of this business that you so-called hold, whether it's internet. I don't give a fuck what it is. Do your motherfucker, do they not know they about to be arrested? Do they not know they about to be locked the fuck up? Like, people be doing so much shit for the internet, but they don't do their back homework. They be doing so much shit for the internet that they don't do their back homework. Them motherfuckers is about to be held so accountable. It's not even funny. Like, I don't know if I'm from the ID channel of things. I watched the first 48. I watched See No Evil. I watched Fear Thy Neighbor. I don't know if they heard of Web of Lies. But baby, they need to sit down and go watch Web of Lies. They're going to be held so motherfucking accountable for this girl unaliving, especially because they knew her mental health? Baby, they need to come over here so I can educate them, because obviously they was not educated. Do they not know that gaslighting someone to unalive themselves, especially if they got mental health issues, is a motherfucking crime? I don't think they know that. They must not know that. They must never saw Web of Lies, baby. I watched Web of Lies, and everybody on that show was held accountable. I know it's a show, but it tells you soon as it come on. This is all based on real events. When you start doing certain things for the clout and the this and the that and the this, do your back homework. Do your liability homework. They're going to be held accountable for Rizzi's unaliving. That's why they all not saying shit. Oh, I got to take a break from social media. Yeah, to get your affairs in order. But baby, did you forget your affairs is all broadcasted on the internet? They're going to take that and investigate. Y'all are going to be locked the fuck up. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be locked the fuck up.
It's official. TMZ is covering this as an exclusive story. Cops are now investigating the death of Rizzi, aka Rizzi. I hope this has sunk in for them. Now that TMZ has this story, I hope that this sets in the reality of how serious this matter is. This is an exclusive on TMZ. An exclusive. While Kiona, aka Nisha, was looking into it, trying to use her family to look into it, trying to have them call coroner's offices around the area that Rizzi passed to confirm or deny if she actually passed, because she really doesn't still believe it. But my thing is if TMZ says it's real, then it's confirmed, baby girl. Y'all are getting thrown under the bus. They are still sitting in lives. They're still trying to absolve each other of accountability. I believe Heartbreaker has backed down from being live somewhat. I have not seen Braid King. Kiona is still standing 10 toes down. Icy Bryce, I believe his name, or Cabo. There's so many of them. Leola, Tea Time, they're all still on live. But it doesn't even matter if they're on the internet or not. The damage has been done. It's been done. The evidence has been submitted. People are still submitting evidence. It's over for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy the last little bit of freedom you got.